Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. If you're wondering why we're doing so low, today we're going to use the Maverick and the CBU 97. I got one of each, and I got 3 AMRAAMs and 1 9X, and we're going to strike a target. But if you're going to join to my Discord, you'll be able to take this mission for yourself. It's going to be under mission files. Behind that mountain range over there, we're going to have a target. It's a target of opportunity that we have. Hold on, I'm going to show you the steer point. It's way behind the mountains right there. Now I'm going to steer point number 1, switching between the steer points so you guys will be able to see. I'm going to strike a target of opportunity. There's a silkworm delivery next to a road over there that's been fastly protected by an SA6 site. And there was also air cover in the area to kind of patrolling and keep it safe. So we're going to strike that, and I'm going to ruin a bunch of people's office morning meetings by flying really low. I'm not supersonic, but still, the Viper is one of the loudest, real-life loudest jets that I ever heard. It makes a lot of noise. It's such a nimble jet, and I love it. And ED really pushing it right now and kind of updating it. They got a whole team working on that, and we're getting updates every now and then for the Viper, and it's becoming really interesting jet. And it's one of my absolute favorites. I really love this jet. Anyway, we're gonna fly low to. Oh, we also have the AWACS. It's somewhere over there. I'm going to fly really low to surprise the target and not be targeted by the SA6 site. I'm going to use the Maverick to engage the radar of the SA6, and then I'm going to use the CBU. This mission is basically for those of you guys that want to train on the Viper. It's basically going to take most of the capabilities of the Viper so you can practice it. SA6 site is it's a good air defense system, but it's not that dangerous. I mean, the missiles are somewhat easy to defeat at some ranges. If it's gonna shoot from a close range, yeah, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. But you got one radar to take down, and after that, the missile batteries are just, you know, useless. Sorry, guys, the guys in the building there. Can you imagine? Like, okay, this year projections are, and all of a sudden, rah! You know, a Viper just ripped across the window. It's nice. So I'm gonna stay low. I'm gonna switch to this is the target right there, the waypoint over there, and I'm gonna just put myself in a position that I can climb up. I want to climb in about 7 miles away from the target, so the SA6 site will not have time to basically launch on me, since it turns on, and then, you know, the missile batteries need to raise their missiles. I'm gonna use that time to engage. The Maverick is a slow missile, but I hope it will do the job before they will be able to launch at me. Because I'm going to be fairly close, and at close range, the SA6 missiles are kind of dangerous. Farther away, it's a different story. They're a little bit easier to defend, especially if you're close to the ground. So we're getting ready with the Maverick here. I still don't have eyes on the target, but I'm going to start to climb a little bit. Still don't have eyes on the target. Okay, let's climb. It's a good enough distance, 6.5 miles. I see the target. Okay, this is the main objective. This is the silkworm delivery that we're going to need to strike. And no, that's the SA6 site. There you go. That's the SA6, well, the radar. Called a straight flush. Okay, and capture. Straight flush. Missile away. Or rifle, should you say, right? Now I'm defending to the side. They're already spiking me, but I don't get missile notification. Come on, get him. Come on, Maverick. It's a little bit slow missile. There we go. The missile is a little bit slow, but it's carried a big warhead, and it's a very efficient one. We already got a bogey dope from AWACS, so we got air coming in. I hope I'll be able to strike before they're gonna get here. There were 60 miles, he said, I think. What did he say? I need to listen better to the AWACS. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna CCIP the target. CCIP is to drop with a, I think it's called a lollipop. You got like a pipper. You're gonna put the pipper on the target, and you're going to drop it. And the reason I'm using that and not CCRP, which is basically to fly over the target, and jet will give you a calculation. Well, the computer will give you a calculation where to drop, and the line will drop down, and then you drop exactly when it tells you. Because the CBU-97 carries a bunch of ammunitions, like dispersed munitions that parachute. And I don't think it actually calculates the parachute. I don't know about real life, but in DCS it doesn't look like. And we do have wind today, so I'm kind of calculating it by myself. Well, kinda. Because once using CCRP, it's gonna disperse and parachute for a little bit longer, so I'm kind of sending it fast downrange. So I'm gonna drop it from lower altitude than what you usually will do with CCRP. So I'm just gonna make sure it's gonna be somewhere in the center of the target. And because the CBU-97 small munitions will, even if they're farther away from the target itself, they're jumping, like they're scattering, and they're searching for the target with IR signature. It's a really cool ammunition. If you guys want to Google that, it's a really cool ammunition the way it works. It's basically a bunch of small guided ammunitions. Okay, the diamond there shows us the target. I'm rolling in and gonna try to put the thing on the thing. Right in the middle there. Okay, pickle. Bombs away. Pull up. Now, because we got air threat, I'm not gonna look through the TGP to see the effects that we have on the target. I'm just gonna look visually for the explosion. If it looks good, I know if I should strafe it or not, maybe, because I'm all out of air-to-ground ammunitions. But now I need to attend to the air threat that we have coming in. Come on. Yeah, the CBU parachutes after it dispersed, so it's gonna... there we go. Well, oh yeah, good effect on target. Alright. Let's go to those air threats. We got 29 nails, which could be everything from a flanker to a MiG-29. I'm using the data link to ping the targets, and the way I use data link usually, like if you got multiple targets that coming at you, depends about the separation. If they're all in the kind of same, the same formation, I'm going to usually ping the first one and engage that one, and then going to change to the second one to get a picture. But usually I would like to work with the radar on one target to have it locked at most of the times, and ping the other target, the guys from the rear or the guy that are flanking, so I can get like a picture. And I hope I will be able to demonstrate it here. I got one target pinged in data link. This is the circle that you see over there in the HUD. Just lost the ping there. And that's going to work only if you have AWACS to feed the data link with targets. The data link, obviously, the screen to the right over there. We got one target locked by radar. This is the square that you see on the HUD. And we got another target popped up. I'm going to ping the first target. And we got both of the target pinged now. I'm switching between the targets, so I'll be able to engage both of them. And that's it. I'm going to send 2 missiles at the same time. I'm going to try to do it within 15 miles. I'm going to try to push it to 15. That's the way the missile is going to be very dangerous, and I'm not at 20,000 feet yet, so there we go. Fox 3 on one of them. Let's try to get to 15. Okay, we already have a missile out. That's a Fox 1 that they shot at me. That's why I got the notification right away. Send another Fox 3. And I'm going to crank to the side and try to keep them locked at the gimbal limits of the radar. And with data link, I'm pinging the target to the rear. So, hold on. There we go, just a crank maneuver here. And now you'll be able to see both of the targets. See, one target is radar locked, and the other one is pinged by the data link. That's how I got like a really good picture. Oh, we already got one splash. I actually think I pinged the same target with data link and radar. Did I? I'm not sure. Okay, I was about to recommit into engage. That's the thing about data link. Okay, splash both of them. That's why I'm using a data link to ping the other target that I'm going to re-engage, because it helps me to know where I'm going to recommit to be safe. Okay, we've got both flat splashes now. This is the crash site right here. Okay, now we're going to go back to the target to check BDA, battle damage assessment, to see if we got good effect on target, and to know if we need to strafe it or not. Now we're safe, let's climb back up. Air to ground selected, just use the TGP, and we got a bunch of torches there. That usually will say that you have good effect on target, but we know if we're going to get closer, we'll be able to see the, the site itself. A few updates ago, they updated the FLIR the way it looks, and it looks really good. It looks really realistic. This is TV, white hot. It looks really good. The thermals looks really good. And I managed to not drop my fuel tanks, which is also good. No? I mean, it is a mission success if you manage to get out with everything and go back with everything you went out, except from the ammunition, of course. Well, so far it does look like a good effect on target. I think we're going to strafe it anyway, though. Just for fun. A little bit of strafing, maybe 2 rounds. 2 rounds of strafing. Yeah, sure, why not? Just to make sure, I mean, as long as we're here, why not? Wow, I haven't strafed targets in so long in the F-16. Usually I don't like to do it when you got all those ammunitions. Like, you usually will not need it, but it's kind of cool. I think it's cool. Got a visual on the road there. It's gonna be to the right of the road. I'm gonna shoot the main target, like the silkworm things over there. The rest is not that interesting. Just to make sure that nothing left.
Altitude. Altitude.
Here we go, rolling in. It's a little bit of a too steep of a approach, but who cares? Here we go. Guns on target. Looks good. Whoop. Nice. Yeah, nothing left over there. It's all wreckage. Let's give it another run. It's kind of fun. I'm gonna try to come in a little bit of a more shallow approach, just so I can have longer cross on target. That looks better. A little bit of too much illumination on the HUD. Yeah, it's the one to the right. We got some target to the right, but who cares? That's the main target. There we go. Guns on target. Yeah. This is not how you strafe, by the way, for those of you who are asking. Usually we'll strafe and break away. You're not going to pass over the target, especially not that close, I assume. It's going to be stupid. I'm basically vulnerable to, like, small arms fire. Then you don't want to do that. But, I don't know, just for fun. Yeah, nothing left over there. It's all pretty much blown up metal there. Yeah, we do have a good effect on target. That's all they got left. Yeah, looks pretty good. Alright, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.